John Gilpin. I'm a historian in Calgary. I've sort of used to work for the Alberta government, but I've sort of semi-retired now and sort of pursue Calgary's history using the archives, City of Calgary archives, Glenbow also. So Calgary's a good place to be a historian. Where you can see a modern city, with all of the infrastructure that modern cities have, you can also see historical gems, and the Shen Street Bridge is a classic example of them. The bridge was built in 1916, and what it does, it commemorates Calgary's place in the empire, which is actually really ironic because it was built during the First World War, which did a lot to destroy the empire. But it was built, the lions represent the British connection.
My favorite landmark is the Southern Alberta Pioneer Memorial Building, which is up in Rideau Tower, opposite Rideau Towers. And it was built in 1955 in honor of the pioneers who came to Alberta prior to the 31st of December, 1890.
The Lockheed House was built before the First World War as part of the building boom of the era, and it was occupied by the Lockheed family, and they played a very, very significant role in the history of Calgary. In the community, it became a social center for early Calgary.
We developed the committee to investigate preserving the Lockheed House. So that started with Chinook Country Historical Society and became the Lockheed House Conservation Society, and then led to the preservation of the building and what it is today.
I really like the Memorial Park Library. It's a beautiful setting, and I like the fact now that, it has come along and it's not just something that's old, it's also something that's very current, with the Boxwood Cafe there. It's for this generation, not just something that was back in the early 1900s.
The one that's best to me is to sit on Stephen Avenue Mall and look at the facades that have been saved for the convention center. The doll house with the curved bay window, and then the sandstone buildings.
Yeah, the Central United Church is from another example of a pre-First World War construction, and it reflects the residential development that you had in this particular area. And it's dramatically changed with the new commercial buildings and taller buildings. So it's sort of buried by the taller buildings. I think saving the older buildings anchors us in the past, and it defines where we've come from, and maybe not where we're going, because the history will determine, the future will determine itself. But it does give us a reference point as to where we've come from.